What's up guys, welcome back to Railway Empire 2 and we are currently on the Milano Magnifico scenario, which is part of the Bella Italia DLC. Now this is by far one of the awkwardest, I say awkwardest, it's awkward because you've got to do multiple different things at the same time to get things working. So this is part 3. Part 2 was striking the iron while it's hot, but we've also fulfilled a couple of different tasks along the way. I mean, if you've been following me, you'll know how we've done that. The third part here is the Leaning Tower. So we've reached 60,000 citizens in Parma already, and that opened up to connect the city of Pisa to your home city of Milan. So we need to start working on that, and then we need to construct a library in Florence, but we also still need to work on 80,000 citizens to Venice. Because that needs to be done by the end of this year, and we need to also reach 45,000 citizens in Trent. So what we did at the end of the last one was connected between Basilica here, between Verona, Padua and up to Venice. That was what we fulfilled our tasks with last time. Now I think sawmills would work here just fine. And now what we need to do is start pumping these full of goods so that we can, we need to purchase that, so that we can get goods moving between the cities. So let's go with that to begin with, so we can get wheat moving, and we're going to have to warehouse. I don't know if we've actually got this warehouse over here, wheat. We have, but we are making pasta as well, so it wouldn't hurt to get a warehouse with at least some wheat in it as well, so we can, you know, it's just extra, isn't it? I've gone for that train. Right, and we also need to get connected with Trent. So what else do we need to get moving in this area to get? To purchase that as well. Have we got a train that goes between there for wood? And in Venice we can then look at not a dispatch hall. Put wood there. Oh no, I forgot to put a gridiron there. So I reckon here in Verona we should put olives, and then we're going to have to look at connecting up to Trent as well and getting that growing too. The way this map is, I really don't like it. So expensive to get everything moving. So I think for now we're just going to run this up to Trent. We're going to get Trent growing, and we're going to do exactly the same as we did with the last town up in the corner where we just got rid after. So we'll get Trent connected and get it growing. We are up to 51,000. Let's get in Venice a immigration office. That will help grow as well. We need to look at what goods we definitely need. We need meat. Olives we can get now. Wine we can get now. Milk. We can get milk as well. In fact, we could run milk up. I've seen milk somewhere. Oh, it's there. Just go for it, let's get milk straight in. Warehouse it there. Supply tower. Right, let's keep moving up to Trent. Yes, because Trent is fun. Oh yeah, let's progress up north to Trent. Nice one, game. Oh, and while we're at it, let's make it impossible to connect to it. Wow. Right, so it's not cheap at all to do, but it is doable. It's possible to get the 2 gridirons as well, so let's start getting this developed. Jesus Christ. I am definitely deleting these lines after. Definitely deleting these lines after. So we're now up to 53,000 with Venice. We've only got until the end of the year to do that. We now need to look at getting Pisa connected as well, and Pisa is... Well, that's a good question. Where is Pisa? Oh, what have we got there? That's... Where is Pisa? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, of course it's down there. Why wouldn't it be? So this is what we could do here. We extend this to open to 8. And then we run it from Piacenza down. Right, we need to see Trent growing first. Let's get that moving up there, so we can start getting that growing. Venice is growing lovely, so we should fulfill that by the end of the year. I would hope anyway. So let's purchase that. And let's start making some headway down to Pisa. So I suppose the only way to do it would be what we need to do. How much? We need to just do one line that's going to connect first. Here's me thinking we can do that. And then from there, oh my, Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to have to try and get down to there. We need to cut through, don't we, at some point? Okay, yeah, so that's not going to be cheap at all, guys. So we're going to just get that connected up to there. Why did I expect anything different? What is going on there? That's fixed it now, hasn't it? Right. So, oh, what's going on here? We are growing up here in Trent now, which is good. And we're up to 62,000 over here in Venice and still growing strong, so lovely jubbly. Where was our train line that we were running on? Planning on, sorry. So if we can run that through there. The question is, do we need to have Pisa like fully connected all the time, or is it just we can just get it connected and have done? Oh, look, the leaning towers there. Oh yeah.
position for us. Good thing we now have a train station here.
Transport 500 passengers to Pisa. Okay, right. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Let's keep pressing play for a minute and let's see if we can connect all the way back. Of course we can't. Why would we want to be able to do that? Why would we be able to want to be able to do that, guys? Right, so here's my thinking. We get this task done, we delete that line because I really am not happy with having to spend a couple of million getting that line up and running for literally no reason. Okay, so do it as soon as we can. And then get rid of that one as well, because I don't want to be doing that. I really don't want to be doing this. So Trent is up to 24,000 people. Florence, we haven't even started going to Florence yet, so where's Florence? San Marino, we need to work... Oh, Florence is... Oh my god. So we are going to have to stay connected realistically, unless we go through here down to Florence. I just think Pisa is a disgusting place to have to get to. Well, yes, well, what we can do, because we need to do the Emilia-Romagna region anyway. Right, so targets. We're up to 72,000 in Venice. That's pretty much done now. We're working on Trent, so that's almost done. Okay, so we can do that to help out with that as well. So Trent's growing, Venice is growing. Beautiful, beautiful. So if we're going to be heading down to Emilia-Romagna region, I think we're going to be looking at opening up. We've already opened up the maximum at Parma, aren't we? So we could run down to Bologna, or we can go from Ferra into Bologna and start a new network like that, or even better, do both of them. Ferra one side, Parma the other side. We're opened up to the 8 lines, so we've got 4 running that way. We could peel off and do 4 that way as well. I think we could do that. Or we move these first 4 lines straight down, and then the second 4 lines peel off. We could do something like that. Okay, so let's purchase there. Oh. Okay, alright, so we need to do some work here. It's not too difficult to get this sorted. We just literally do this. And then we'll do the same on the other side. But on this side we're going to keep it so that we can run 8 on this side. Okay, that should be all good. Okay, we should be all good there. And then we'll run. That in like that. Okay, brilliant, right. We shouldn't have an issue, we should still have all the goods on one line and express. Let's just edit that so it's running right. I don't. Okay.
Oh, Venezia, you most beautiful of cities.
Okay, so we've now
Please
achieved
make us
80,000
richer than we
citizens
are already.
in Venice now as well. And we're up to 70 passengers moved too. So we're going to go Ferra. Let's just supply tower there, so we can work out what we're doing here. Okay, so now that gives us that connection back. Okay, nothing's happened there. And now we keep going. Do we go through there? And then... oh yeah, we'll keep going that way. That way, and then cut across and connect there like that. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, got away. No, we'll just do it 4 on that side for this one. I love having to rework everything, but I think it's working a hell of a lot better this time than it did on the previous time. So we'll go with just the 4 again on this side. And then what we can do is run like that. Okay, right, so we've now got Bologna picked up. We're up to 30,000. We've got a year to get that. We're up to, we haven't even got to Florence yet, so that is our next task. Trent has stopped growing as well, of course it has, why wouldn't it? Just get that running up there as well. Just get it up there, get some grapes moving, I'm not bothered. Right, so Bologna to, we need to get to San Marino and we need to get to Florence. Oh, of course it is. Of course it's mountainous. Why wouldn't it be? I knew the region was mountainous, but for God's sake. Wow. 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 Funnily enough, Venice has now stopped growing, right at 81,000, so that's fine. We need to get Trent growing, but we can now put an immigration office here to help. Let's get that reconnected. Right, so we're now connected all the way down to there. then we need to get into Florence. Right, so we need more money again. Ah. This is some rail network, guys. Some rail network. So we're going to make a save here. Okay, right, so we'll leave Trent to its own devices. We've still got a year. Sure, we can make that happen within the year. It's Florence we need to worry about now, so what do we do? Do we take out another bond here? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's start getting connected here with Florence. So that's Florence now connected. So what's Florence got? Florence has got pasta. We've got something else there without a supply. Let's put a supply tower there. Verona's growing, Trent's still growing, Padua is growing, Venice is now regrowing. Okay, so Bologna. What we're going to do is we're going to run a train that goes from... Where did we start here? Where did we go from? Parma. Right, so let's go from Parma to... we want it to go freight to Bologna. Freight to Florence. Freight all the way. Wow, why are you running on that line? Don't run on that line. No, don't delete the rail line. So that is freight. We're going to run 6 trains on it. Let's just check our line. Oh, look. Straight away. They look pretty good. That should be good all the way. Aye, I'm not too worried about that now. So then, next off we go a new rail line from there. What is that? Have we not got a maintenance depot and dispatch? New rail line there. To Bologna. Nope. Florence. back up on that side, which is good. Back to Bologna, and then all the way back on that. Okay, so we're happy with that, and we're going to run 6 trains express. Let's go. How many are we looking at Pisa now? So we've transported 233 passengers in Pisa.
Lucky you.
We're up to 35,000 in there. So what we could do, guys, is what cities are Bologna. We then need to look at running, I think, down towards San Marino. So I reckon we go through Rimini. We'll leave that city there because we've got meat in Bologna already. So we're going to go there, there, and there to there. San Marino hasn't got any goods either, so what I'm thinking is potentially wine here, because it's not far from Agorips. So let's get this connected, guys. So that's to there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do all the gridirons in a minute. That from there to there. 2, 3, 4, and then we run that from there to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So that now gives us. Oh. Let's try that again. So about there, and then in like that. We want the 8 on there so that I can run opposite trains. Beautiful. And what I mean by opposite trains is that I can run so there, and instead of going all the way down here to Florence, we go through Bologna and this way, and then we can do that to Florence, but we can also do that to San Marino. So let's carry on with our gridirons and labelling up the doing the right changes. Let's just gridiron, gridiron. Okay, gridiron. Gridiron, right. Supply towers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maintenance depot, warehouse. Prominent place for a warehouse, let's face it. So, in that warehouse we'll have, let's just check, veg, wheat, well let's get started with that. So a new rail line from there. Now we're going to do goods on the inside track again. As usual. Piggies. Okay, right, so that's that set up. Set up a new rail line that goes down there to Bologna, and then all the way down to Florence. And we'll do that on goods. So we've got a good supply of goods going into Florence and through Bologna. And then we do Ferra to Bologna. Florence. And we'll do that one for Express, right. So that's Florence connected with both of them cities and going through Bologna. We'll give that a thingy, and then we need to get to San Marino. And there was something about San Marino, but I can't remember what it was. So let's just check our missions. Reach 80,000 citizens in San Marino. So San Marino, we're going to need something there. So what have we got? We've got wine and we've got meat. So we're going to need, I think here will be the ideal place, even though we're going to have to get it there for pasta, because it is a staple, and we can get wheat there pretty sharpish. Florence has got pasta as well. Did we put a... to not be the rail crusher. Okay, right. So now let's go new rail line from Parma down there. Back into Bologna, but this time it goes down here. Oh no, wrong waypoint. Thought that was the wrong waypoint. Into there. All the way down to San Marino. busy lines, these guys. Okay, so we'll get that one running freight. Have to do so many waypoints again because it just wants to go on a different line constantly. Because what it wants to do is the fastest possible line, but it's not always what we need. We need to keep it kind of separate. Okay. Let's get some express running down to it. Whew. Right, so we need to be getting... we'll do the other side in a minute, but what we need is to get, I think, a warehouse here. Wood. Grapes, olives. Okay. So that gets olives in the mix, and we need to get grapes in next. Grapes, to be fair, can run in on their own line here. Okay, so we get a couple of, how about we purchase that? Yeah, that will do. Let's level it up a couple of times. A couple of trains on it. Okay, right, so we've now got that in. We need to get wood. So wood's up there. Again, we want it on the freight line. We don't want it on anything else. A couple of trains on there. And we also need to get wheat connected as well. That's a pretty much definite. That's because we're going to need it for we're going to need that in San Marino. do like 4 trains on that because it's so far away. Okay, right. So Bologna's growing. Hopefully we're going to start seeing some growth now. We've got plenty of trains running. Although goods-wise, we're not seeing a lot coming down to Florence at the minute to help it grow. So we need olives, grapes, so we could do olives from here, straight up the line. Trains doing that as well. I don't know what the level is like here. Do you know what? We're going to purchase it because we're going to need quite a bit. Right. Okay, so we've spent quite a bit of money there. But I think we're going to need quite a lot of olives in the region. Desperately need to see Florence starting to grow, so we might have to run wood in. Let's just check our tasks again. So 45. Oh, do you know, Trent's not grown anymore, and we need to get it. It needs to grow by the end of this year. What's not making it grow? We've got no pasta. We've got no wine. That needs to go with wine. Right, and we need pasta as well. Who's got pasta? Olives. Olives. Why is no olives going up? Isn't it? Let's put a maintenance depot for now. Let's get some grapes running, some olives up there. Right, we've only got until December to reach that 45,000, so we really need to focus on getting that now as well as getting everything else supplied and done at the same time, because we focused a lot on Florence. Florence isn't growing, even though we've got a lot going on there. We've got olives on the way now. Olive oil needs to come as well. San Marino's not growing. Who's got olive oil? Olives, olive oil, grapes. Oh, olives. So we run olives in from there. We've got milk. Oh, we've got grapes there as well. Lovely. In fact, Florence is not a bad place to be. By the looks of it. Getting this sorted will be alright. Florence will start growing. A couple of trains, it's quite a distance. Supply tower, let's go back and check on Trent, which still isn't growing. Why? We've got olives, it's used all the olives. We've got wine. Right. Let's resort to do this as well. Let's just check again. So it's got wood, that's not an issue. It's got pigs, it's got meat, it's got wheat. Olives are on the way, pasta's on the way, wine's on the way. Right, we should be good. Should see some growth there. We should see some growth in Florence. We're starting to see growth at San Marino, growth at Rimini. Okay, right. Good. That's all I can kind of say. Trent's now growing again. Grow even faster once that pasta arrives. Veg and milk. Why has this been difficult to get growing, guys? Why has it been difficult? Where's that pasta? It's almost there. Right, Florence is growing. Brilliant. How are we doing with that? Pisa. 398 have been transported there. No, what we didn't do a rail line from there down. Hey, let's see. Oh, one word. Nice one. Trent's growing doubly fast now. Good stuff. We can get rid of it soon. We've got the ability for veg as soon as it needs it as well. Oh, then I can get rid of Trent. Oh. Pain. It's been painful, that one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And what's really annoying is actually, like, they've all got different times that they need to be achieved by. So, even though this is part... Oh, I don't know what part we're on anymore. 1, 2... It's only part 3 because we're put on the Leaning Tower. We're actually going to complete part 4 at the same time. Florence is growing nicely. So, it needs olive oil. But I think olive oil can probably come here. Right, where's grapes? Where are we running grapes in from? Can't remember where we're running grapes from. There. Huh. Where were we running grapes from? Oh. We got the money now. No, we haven't. Enough to make you dizzy, isn't it? Hey, right, let's see. Trent shouldn't be an issue now. That should complete like any time soon. We should get a veg going up there in a minute. We're up to 434 to Pisa. Nearly 40,000. Yeah, we're growing now, guys. We are doing a lovely jubbly. Considering how many trains are running down, there's not much goods moving, to be fair, guys. There's not much goods moving, but we're doing enough. We're doing enough here to keep it all moving, aren't we? So we should probably warehouse here with olives and grapes. And with milk. And milk's needed. So milk. We've got fruit and veg as well, so that's another cracking commodity. Even though that's on a dirty hill. Okay, right. Great. Trent's now grown. I'm not putting a business there, guys. I'm not interested. I just want to get Trent rid of once and for all. That's actually quite a busy line, but I don't want it connected really. Brilliant. We're almost there, guys. Florence just needs to get 50,000 for that. Right, let's see what we got here. Olive oil. Let's go with olive oil. Why not? Bologna, let's go with... we've got wine. We've got... how about something like... We've got wood. Have we got access to wood here? Yes, if we wanted it. And grapes, if we really wanted to as well. Cheese.
And our trains make it possible.
Yeah, solid. Let's go cheese. Okay, so what have we just achieved there? 500 passengers to Pisa. And we are at 45,000 there for Trent. So we're just going to now get rid of everything here at Trent, all the lines.
Up to Bologna and even the Free State of San Marino.
Don't want it anymore. So that gets rid of everything to Trent, and let's go on a demolish spree. Goodbye, Trent. Leave that because that's olives. Brilliant. Right, we're up to 10 million all of a sudden, and everything is growing. So we'll come back when Florence is at 50k. Okay, so Florence has grown really quickly, so we're now going to put a library there.
Bellissimo. The urban
and that completes the Leaning Tower. But not only the Leaning Tower, it also completes Old Foe, New Friend. So, guys, that is part... Well, we'll call it part 3 and part 4, but it is part 3. And now we're just going to have to work on part 4, which is Big City, Small State. Now, I've also just put cheese here at San Marino, because we've got milk there. And then I've just put olive oil up there at Rimini as well, because why not? So let's just get that connected to... Oh, wow. Okay. Another big bridge. Okay, and a supply tower. So guys, we're going to call it there on this part. Oh, we've got a connection bonus as well. But not really anything I want to connect it with. Thank you very much for watching. I know that was quite another large part. But, you know, it's actually fulfilled quite a lot of tasks there. Let's just get rid of that. So let's move onwards and upwards for the next part. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.